Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback, this entire offense. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Tompkins. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has the ball for the first time. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on second down. Off play action. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. And the Blue Devils pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now the play fake. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Pulls it in. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Blue Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Brooks. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Tompkins. It's caught. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. At the 45, on his way. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. On the play. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane!
This offense is high-octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pop the draw. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense coming out to go on the attack. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The discard, and he's running free. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Running back goes in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better than that.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Tompkins. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
That route was a man beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest. Yards after the catch, setting up 1st and goal.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. Stopped after making the catch. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Extending the play. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Tompkins. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum. Oh, it's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Looking for a man, it's Tompkins. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That chunk play has him in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Tulane! And the punishment has been extended.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They march 78 yards down the field. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the counter play. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He's up to 81 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Green Wave! And the pummeling has started.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. 35-3. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Give to the running back. Fakes his man out. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Unloads it left. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Off the play fake. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Right, keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35-10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They want to run it left here. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. He's up to 90 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the ground with the back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll run it. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the stomping has commenced.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they work right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's sacked. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Blue Devils have moved it inside the 20. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Quarterback on the keeper. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball.
Oh, look out, there he goes! Touchdown, Tulane! And the route is on. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake, but... You know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll throw it on 1st down. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. 2 interceptions already for this linebacker. Unbelievable job understanding passing situation, how to get in passing lanes, how to get his 2nd pick. Dude, he's going to the sidelines, bragging to the DBs. I got way more picks than you.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to do it. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.